What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. I don't know why I'm not a big Teyana Taylor fan for whatever reason. And I'm not here to say that Iman Shumpert is a perfect guy. I don't think he is. He definitely has a lot of that pookiness in him in his life. There's a reason why he's not in the NBA anymore. So I get that, okay? The brother has some issues that he needs to work out. But still, Teyana Taylor, something about her is just not giving for me, guys. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's, how she rocks, how she dresses, her attitude. I just don't get it. I don't understand why everybody loves her so much. But one of the things is this, guys, if you're a brother and you like women that are going to be like Teyana Taylor, then you need to understand that is exactly what you're going to get. Don't try to get mad. Don't try to think you can make them feel indifferent. Don't think you can change them. Once a woman gets a certain age or a certain level of popularity and living her life a certain way, there's very little male mentorship that she is going to willing to be accepted. And if you're also in entertainment too, like he is, and you're a little dusty, you don't have a shot. You really just don't have a shot. And a lot of you brothers need to realize that. But anyways, let me continue and get on with this, okay? Firstly, in talking about this young lady, obviously she filed for divorce, right? And at first she was acting real okay about it. They're best friends and everything like that. They're gonna still be best friends to the end. And, then it got messy. Then we found out everything that she was accusing him of, not helping with the kids, being irresponsible. Oh, of course, weed smoking athletes. It makes sense. But we then saw her doing some things with women, like she is openly bisexual. As soon as they divorced, there she was at the club with the chicks and everything. I was like, oh, that's different, and okay. And you saw her with, some very sexual poses and all of that. Okay, cool. We understand all that, all right? But here's what I want to talk about. Tasha Key has some receipts, family, in which she's going to come out and say that basically Iman Shumpert has been clapping Amber Rose's cheeks. But not only did he clap her cheeks, he had been clapping her cheeks, okay? So what I want to do is I want to play that, and then I'm going to come back.
Amber Rose is just on a rise. According to sources, Teyana has always suspected that Amber Rose has been sleeping with her man, but she could never put her finger on it. She just always had this inkling that, you fucking my man? Are you fucking my man? No, girl, no! Now that, they're divorced, they were spotted out in my neck of the woods here. Amber Rose and Iman on Miami Beach. Now, I know this hotel. When I tell you when these hit, I didn't even have to call the cab. They was on the phone with me. I'm sorry, girl. Here's the thing. In all fairness, that is not Teyana's husband no more. Doesn't really have the problem with Emma. She knows her whole husband. The problem is with this, right? Because you are in the DMs of AEs, checking them for not respecting you, for not doing everything. And when these pictures came out, Teyana Taylor's best friend, Deasia, came out and spilled the wine. Not only did she spill it, child, she poured it. Let's read it together, shall we? Open your Bibles up. Deasia said, this is so funny to me because when we were on the boat on New Year's Eve, you and your friends villainized me for peeping the sneaky shit that was going on while Teyana and her kids was on that same boat. I was right. This proves my point. Then you want to be crying a river on that girl phone the next day. Not exclusive. The call is recorded. Of Amber crying, I ain't seen you, man. I ain't looking at what's man. I swear to God, I ain't got girl. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? I don't want your sorry ass, stinking ass man, child. I can get anybody I want. You hear me? I can get anybody I want. Even though my man left me for a old but it's still good. This is what she was doing, crying on the phone, okay? My friend has been nothing but graceful this whole time, but you played a game. Teyana, I'm sorry that I got this deep, but I'm tired of taking the high road. You've done everything in your power to save this man and his image. And at Amber Rose, I wish you would deny it for these blogs because I recorded the whole well, that ain't what they had told me, so I ain't even read this whole thing. But they recorded the whole conversation, and y'all making excuses about him being single, but he was good and married when this started. Corniest. And they started sleeping together, allegedly, when they did that show together, College Hill.
So guys, let me talk about this if I can, all right? I want to discuss it. I want to talk about this. And, basically, Amber Rose was supposed to be there, and they were on the same reality show. They found out that, he might be still messing with her now and all of that. But now, here's what I want to talk about. For certain ladies mad at Imam Shumpert for sleeping with Amber Rose and, and Imam Shumpert and Teyana Taylor, that was his wife. And Tasha K pointed out the fact also that Amber Rose has fallen off. She went from Kanye West to Wiz Khalifa to Imam Shumpert. Let me address the first thing. The reality is, one of the reasons why a lot of these dudes, when they get with ladies like Teyana Taylor and they marry them, and again, it's easy to fall for a lady you have vibes for. But the reason why a lot of guys cheat is because, first of all, they can't really differentiate between what they have and what they're cheating on. Like a lot of men, of course, you're gonna have men that are immature and mess up a good thing. But what a lot of men are saying is, if I lose you, my life is gonna be probably just as good or even better. So it's not even, and I feel like you're just normal and you're no different than anybody else. That's what a lot of men are saying. And when you look at Teyana Taylor, she's attractive, she's definitely in shape. But again, when you just look at Teyana Taylor and look at how she carries herself, I don't think that no guy can say, you know what, she's just exactly the kind of person I want to be in a relationship with. And if I get into a relationship with her, I'm confident that I would never find anybody else like her. And this is exactly what happens to a lot of black men marry these IG models and things like that. Now, if you notice, the guys like LeBron, the kind of women that they're dealing with, Chris Paul's wife, Russell Westbrook's wife, it's nothing like what you see with these chicks. It's not like that. They don't go after these entertainers, kind of the women that are kind of like showing everything, kind of living the kind of reckless kind of lifestyle, not to say that she is. And so when they come across other chicks like that, it's like, well, damn, you remind me of my wife. Let me go clap the cheeks. And so then when you find out that he's cheating on you with a woman like that, well, then the thing was, what did you expect? Now, to his point, he should be faithful, right? He should be faithful. He should not do those things. That is exactly correct, all right? It should never happen. I get it. But at the same time, he ain't missing much. Outside of the fact that she's the mother of his kids, hey, Amber Rose, that'll do. Amber Rose ain't bringing nothing either, obviously. Now, to the point where Tasha K, she's falling off. Of course she's falling off. She's now Republican from a liberal. Now she's talking about the Haitians eating cats and all this stuff. The thing is, you have to have value as you get older. You're a man or a woman, you gotta have value because you don't look as good anymore, okay? Some people can still look good, but for somebody to take you serious and to wanna pay you, you need to have relevance and you need to have something to offer. Amber Rose clearly has something to offer rich guys anymore. And we even found that out when she was with the last guy, Alexander A. Edwards. She had already fallen up by the time she got to this guy, and he was cheating. Why did he cheat? There was no difference between her and the other ladies out there. She was the same. There's nothing that she was doing extremely well, and that's why all of her baby daddies are in relationship with somebody else. So again, it makes sense that she's doing what she's doing, which is being basically a side chick for Imam Shumpert, which is probably where she needs to be. Hey, if she could do better, she would. She can't, so she ain't. That's a fact, okay? If she would, she could. She can't, so she ain't. We need to just accept it for what it is. Stop acting like these, particular ladies can do so much better, or they're gonna do so much better. If they could do so much better, they would have already done it by now, and they have not. That goes for men too, by the way. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. We're out.